In one way or another, I think everything in my life is connected to the internet. I guess the cells in my body aren't connected to the internet yet, but the outputs of the cells in my body are. The Internet of Things is here. I mean, the future's already arrived. It's just not evenly distributed, right? And I think the main question is not what would I connect to the internet that's not yet connected, but how would I use it to my advantage and not to the advantage of someone else? The biggest impact of widespread distribution of connected intelligence, which is a great neologism, and thank you for that, Techonomy, is that we will get to Alpha Centauri faster. The whole point of connected intelligence is that it's a living, breathing, global organism, right? That's the point, that we are already connected, but this allows us to see that we're connected on the dashboard. Okay, once that happens, then the collective conscience can start to produce things that are smarter and better, and that's why we do outsized, amazing things at faster paces. Nothing about technology is well understood. I don't think that there are too many kind of technology solutionists who are both highly credible and among other technologists, and also highly fanatical among themselves. There are some technology solutionists who are dumb and who believe that the future is with and through technology, but nobody who lives and works and breathes technology really actually believes that. Having said that, the kinds of technologies that I think that are most exciting and promising at scale, that are also the least understood because they're the least developed, are ones that connect brains and machines. And so if the galaxy is where we're all trying to go, the brain is the galaxy inside ourselves, and we're just starting to unlock it. That's some of the most exciting stuff. Sort of what would it be to really truly connect a brain and a computer? The things that worry me about the trajectory of technology tend to be and it's not clear if it's still apparent or real, but the apparent acceleration of cycles and developments and disruptions. We're not prepared as human beings, as a species, to deal in our DNA with the power law curve distributions that are occurring in technology-based and technology-enabled revolutions. It's not entirely clear to me that what we currently understand to be sort of little d democracy, what we can understand to be little r, little d Republican democracy, information sharing mechanisms, decision-making, policy-making mechanisms, or even our family institutions are going to survive or thrive as easily as they might otherwise in a slower evolution of technology. I'm hopeful, I'm an optimist, but you asked me what worries me, and I don't think that we're prepared for the acceleration of the revolution that seems to be continuing to accelerate. It's a cause for concern. It's a cause for someone who is not just a technologist, but also a humanist, to pay very close attention to what we're doing in technology. One of the big global problems that I care about is actually a problem that's been wrought by the machine. We've all been opted into the machine without our knowledge or consent, and while there are net benefits to society of this, they accrue disproportionately to a small number of very classically corporate companies that I think of themselves as somehow different and revolutionary, but not in how they behave as institutions. And so we have actually become products without our explicit knowledge or consent in exchange for value that we can only barely articulate. The great business model of the internet, which is this machine we're talking about, is essentially to take your data without your knowledge or consent and sell it to people you can't identify for purposes you could never know. And I think that until we get that right, we're never going to have the human being at the middle of the internet. The human being was supposed to be at the middle of the internet, at the center of the internet. And the thing that the godfathers of the internet got wrong, and if you ask some of them, they'll acknowledge this, is there was no authentication layer that was introduced at the founding moment of the internet that would have put human beings at the center of the internet. Instead, you have advertising companies, effectively, that are the epicenter of the internet, and masquerading under or purporting to let you be at the center of the internet, which you're not. And so I want a future in which human beings are finally the middle of the internet. I want human beings to change from being digital serfs to digital landlords.